Okay, yo, what's up, everybody? So, we're going to kind of go through a function setup here, and we're just going to use this kind of as practice, but this is also going to be your template blueprint to build Dragon Realms. So, once you have this, you can kind of use this kind of idea and then create Dragon Realms kind of from this particular set of functions. So, we're going to create a few functions right now. First thing we're going to do is we're going to import time at the top, and we're also going to import random, except I can't type. And first thing we're going to do, if you remember correctly, is we are going to create a function. We're going to call the function road fork. So we're going to define road fork. And remember, we're going to add parentheses, add a colon, hit enter, and anything that's happening inside this is going to be indented. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to create a variable with a blank string, and then we're going to come down, and you can do it wherever you want. I just like to create a little bit of space. So while fork, okay, doesn't equal 1, and fork doesn't equal 2, going to print, please choose a direction to go. And we're going to give them based on the numbers. Now you can change this and have it by word, however you want to do it. Okay, please print, and then fork equals input. Okay, so I am going to make the 1 and the 2 strings. Okay, and the idea for this particular, and then when we're done, we need to return fork. So don't forget the return fork. So essentially what we are doing here is if the person does not enter a 1 or a 2, the computer is going to continually ask them. Now, what I did here is I put the print above the input. So a lot of times I've taught you to put this inside the input. So you can do it any way you want, but sometimes this can help you if you are trying to figure something out. So this function is specifically designed to check to make sure that they're entering the number that you want them and they don't enter a wrong number. And then it's going to, when you did pick one, it's going to return that value, okay? So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to define another function, and we are going to call that check fork. And this will check what we have previously and then put it into and create the actual game or program that we're working for it here. So check fork, and it is going to take road fork. So now this is going to take, sorry, I can't type right now. It's going to take an argument called road fork, and we're going to fill this out. So this will be kind of the essence of the game right here. You come to a fork in the road. Okay, dot, dot, dot. And then we're going to do a time dot sleep. And we're going to do we'll do 1 second in between. We'll do another print. And this is, there is no sign, dot, dot, dot. Okay, and then do another time dot sleep to add a little suspense, and that's what we're doing with these time dot sleeps is we're adding suspense in between the words. And then we're going to print you make the choice to go, dot, dot, dot. Okay. And then I'm going to just do a print here to make an extra space, and then do another time dot sleep. Okay. And then we're going to leave this for a sec because we're not done with this, and we're going to define the left and the right. Okay? And we're going to set those up into two different functions. So we're going to define right, and this is going to print towards the right path. Okay. And then we're going to make another function that's left, and we're going to print towards the left path. Okay. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to come in here, and we are going to, very much like the Ghost game, set up a random number generator. So we're going to go fork, or we're going to do, choice fork equals, and it's going to be random.random. Remember the int, not it, int. Okay, and we only have two caves, so we're going to do 1, 2, because there's only going to be 2 choices. And if choice fork equals road fork, because that's the number that's coming in from the other function, okay, then it's going to run, and you can choose whatever one you want to run. You'll run the right function, you'll come back out, you'll do else, and then you'll run the left function. Okay, now, okay, so finally, to get the game to actually work now. So we have all the functions designed. We have four functions here, and now we need to get the game to actually work. So here we go. So we're gonna start play again. We're gonna create a variable, and we're gonna have it equal yes, because this is going to automatically start our game. Okay. Then we're gonna do while. Oops, I can't type today. While play again, double equal sign for comparison equals yes, or and that's a connector word, play again equals y. Okay, so it can be either yes or y, and then it'll start. So we're going to do fork number, and we're going to create another variable, and what we're going to do is we're going to assign, okay, the road fork. So road fork with parentheses. So basically what we're doing is this number that's being returned right here is now going to become this value. Okay, so it's going to run, and then it's going to assign that return of 1 or 2 into fork number. Okay, then we're going to run the next function, which is check fork. Okay, so check fork, and then in the parentheses we're going to put fork number. Okay, so fork number. All right, so it's going to run, and the argument is going to take whatever number that is, and it's going to run into the program, and that's going to run the whole program. Then when the program's done running, it's going to print, okay, would you like to play again? Okay, and then we're going to do play again equals input, and if they press yes, it'll play again, and when they press anything else, it shouldn't. So let's run and see, make sure it works. Okay, direction, please choose direction to go, 1 or 2. You come to a fork in the road, there is no sign, you make a choice to go toward the left path. Do you play again? Okay. Yes. play the right. There is no sign. You make a choice to go toward the left path. Would you like to play again? Yes. Come to a fork in the road. There is no sign. You make a choice to go toward the left path, toward the left path, toward the left path. So let's take a look and see if there's anything wrong. So if we look at this, we have integers here. Okay, so it's but they're as strings. Okay, so it's returning this as a string, and then this is an integer. So a string and an integer doesn't work. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to convert one of those. So we can convert choice fork into a string. Okay, and then it should allow us to eventually get the right path. And there you go, toward the right path. Would you like to play again? No, and then the game stops. Okay, so these functions run inside once this is being run. Okay, so if you wanted to expand pathways, you could define new functions, have different things happen inside here. Kind of gives you a pretty big range of things that you can do. Okay, so make sure that you get all this down, and like I said, use this as a blueprint when you start Dragon Realms.